Hey guys, MatTech here, and welcome back to another video where today I'm doing another Q&A. If you guys have been here since, I guess partially from the beginning, back in January I did a Q&A and I was only at 174 subs, and now we're almost to 550 subs. First, thank you guys so much for just all the support on the NBA series and just other videos in general. You guys have been super nice. I've been meeting a ton of new subscribers and just people in general, and it's amazing. My Discord has grown, the channel has grown, I have tons of stuff planned, and since there's a lot of new people here, I want y'all to get to know me a bit more besides playing video games. Just know about me just as a person. The first question is from Friendly Foe, a friend of mine. First question: are you and Matthew planning to make more videos? No, absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, Matthew and me are planning to still make videos. It's just he's off at college right now, and it's kind of hard to plan out videos with him whenever he's at college because one, I want him to focus on schoolwork, and so does he, and two, our schedules just don't match up whenever he's there. So whenever he gets on like break and stuff, we usually just pre-record a bunch of videos and then I'm able to edit stuff. But yes, we are still planning to make videos together. I haven't even said this to the Discord or anything, so I hope y'all are excited for this, but we're planning to do something involving like a Christmas themed cook-off or like a Halloween themed cook-off, something like that. We were kind of going back and forth with stuff. We were planning to get a bunch of our friends together and do a hide and seek, like at a park or somewhere, or just somewhere in general. He's my best friend. I call him my brother, so of course we're gonna still make videos together. Next question is from King of the Sims or Drake Star. Are you planning to make any VR videos? If so, what game? So here's the thing. I was going to do VR. The problem is my computer is good. Don't get me wrong. I literally bought it myself. The thing is I need to upgrade it more so that way it can handle the VR, because whenever I go to play VR on it and have like the link plug into my computer and stuff like that, it's very choppy, very glitchy, and to be honest, I don't want to upload bad content. I want it to be good content. So in order for me to start doing VR videos, I'm gonna have to basically upgrade my PC, which is fine. I've been talking with Matthew about it because he knows about computers. Of course, computers parts cost money, so your boy is working hard and saving up as much money as possible. I also just got my car fixed finally, so now I have a car. So a lot of things are happening. So I don't know exactly when I'm going to be making VR videos, but I will in the future. In terms of what games, I already have Job Simulator, so I'm planning to do that for the channel whenever I'm able to do stuff. And then the VR FNAF game, I'm planning to do that too. And I'm looking at a couple other games, but right now I'm not going to do VR videos, but in the future, absolutely. Next question is by my best friend Matthew. What was your favorite video to record up until now? This is a really hard one. I gotta think. I've posted over 220, I think I'm at 222 videos. Honestly, if I had to choose my favorite video that I've ever like recorded up until now, it'd probably have to be the vlog that me and Matthew did. He came over to my house for like 3 days and we had a freaking blast. I don't think, I'm trying to think. I think the last time I saw him was on my birthday, which was 3 months before that vlog. It's one of my favorite videos that I've ever done. We had so much fun here. So that's probably my favorite video I've recorded. There's a couple of other videos too that I've done, like Poppy's Playtime, where I screamed like a little girl. That was really fun. But yeah, probably the vlog with Matthew is probably my favorite video that I've recorded. Of course, there's so many other videos that I've had a blast doing, but that one for sure was memorable and one of my favorite videos. Chips26. Have you ever encountered anything scary / paranormal? There was one time when I was like, I can't remember what age I was. I think I was still in high school and I was home alone and I like heard someone like knocking, and I was upstairs. I heard someone knocking, and so I like went downstairs and I looked. We had like this we had a front door that had like a window in it, and I didn't see anyone, so I was pretty weirded out. I was like, okay, maybe someone just knocked and ran off. And then I look up and I saw, I swear I saw something dash. So whenever you walk into the front door, there's stairs on the left side, and then there's this big hole at the very top of the stairs. That's where the game room was. So you could literally look over it and you could see the whole downstairs. But anyway, when I looked back up, I swear I heard something dash, and then I heard like banging on the floor like someone was running, and it freaking scared me to the point where I literally ran out the front door and did not go back inside until my dad came home. And then he went inside, and of course there was nothing there. So I don't know what the heck that was, but it really creeped me out. Other than that, nothing like crazy where it, like, oh, I pissed my pants and I saw Casper the Friendly Ghost in my closet. Like, no, I didn't. Nothing like that. What's Up asks, if you could only choose one person, who's your favorite admin? So there's this thing in Discord where literally everyone is competing to be my favorite admin. I have 3 admins. I have Existence, What's Up, and Mr. Khan. I'm not picking favorites. I've known Mr. Khan longer, so I guess you can take that with a grain of salt. I've known Mr. Khan since I started YouTube, so I guess that's your answer. What inspired you to make content, and what is the story behind your name? Keep up the good work. Thank you. So I guess I'll answer the first part of your question. What inspired you to make content? So what inspired me to make content was to make people happy and give people a place where they can just escape for a little bit. So when I first started, I was going through a lot of stuff. I just had a very nasty breakup, and I was just in the dumps. I wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't motivated to do anything. I wasn't talking to anyone. And I started going back and just watching like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I realized that I was happy while watching them make videos and making other people happy. And that's my main goal, is to, like, if people are just down in the dumps about something or just not having a great day, you know, I want to be like a chill person and have a chill channel where people can just have fun and just get away from all the bad stuff. I hate going through all that stuff, and I always hear people go through bad stuff and I feel bad. But that's what inspired me, basically, was to make people happy. And then for the other part of your question, what is the story behind your name? Okay. This is more funny. So I guess I'll explain this, and I guess I'll explain the logo, because the logo has more of a darker meaning than people realize, but I guess I'll get into it. So the story behind my name, let's go over my name first. So I didn't really have a gamer name, I guess, or gamer tag or whatever. When I first got into playing video games, I had an Xbox 360, and I just didn't have a name. I was just like, okay, I gotta think of something stupid and something funny. So my first name was freaking Cheeto, of all things. And I went by that for a little bit just because it was funny. And then I went by Big Jelly Rolls because I called myself fat all the time. So that was another one, Big Jelly Rolls. I went by that. And then I just started looking. I was like, okay, I have to have like something legit, something like a good name besides Cheeto and Big Jelly Rolls. So I just started like going through YouTube and just looking at names that were kind of interesting to me, and Matt Attack really stood out, and I was like, huh, that is actually a pretty good name. So I went by first Matt Attack Master. That was my first variation of the name, and then I just shortened it to Matt Attack. And then in terms of the logo, okay, let's go over the logo. So when I first started, I had a M with a sword through it, and I think the M was on fire. That was my first logo, and I literally just found it on the freaking internet. And I wanted like a legit logo. So I went to an artist that I knew and was like, hey, I want to get an actual logo for my channel. And she's like, okay, what can we come up with? So I came up with the knight with a skull with a cross, with like cracks in the skull. And like I came up with the whole idea, the logo, the look, everything. And then I had her draw it, and that's my logo. But the logo has more of a darker and more meaningful meaning to it than most people realize. Because I always get people saying, oh, that's a really cool logo. And it is. It's a great logo. I love my logo. The thing with it is, let me explain. So I've only explained this to a few people, but I guess I'll explain it now. So the skull represents how I felt in those dark times. I felt dead, basically, to everyone. I felt like I really wasn't there. And that's why my guy wears it on his face. And the cracks in the skull mean how much I've gone through, how much pain I've gone through. That's what the cracks mean for the skull. Now, the cross means my religion, which is Christianity. That's the reason why it's there. And then a knight, the knight represents that I am still fighting to be happy. I'm still fighting to be who I want to be. that's what the knight means. And that's what the skull means. And that's just my logo in general. So I had a lot of thought into how I wanted this logo, because I didn't want it to just be something random. I wanted it to mean something. So that's what my logo means. Banana Swiss 245 asks, when are you going to do a face reveal on YT? Okay, so let's talk about the face reveal. Am I gonna do one? Yes. When am I gonna do one? I don't freaking know. Matthew was suggesting when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I do a face reveal, and I've been thinking about it on and off, and I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do it, but when I do it, I want to do it in like a cool way and not just like, oh guys, here's my face. The answer, short of it, yes, I will face reveal. I just don't know when I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out when. Hopefully it's soon. With the videos Matthew and me are planning, I might I'm of course going to be on camera, so I might be wearing a hat and a mask. Turbo Tiger YT asks, who helped you become a YouTuber? I'd say mainly two people in general. The first is Matthew. Matthew was the one that was kind of pushing me to do YouTube, because after, you know, my breakup and everything else that was going on in my life, and I believe a week before I had officially started YouTube, Matthew was like, hey, why don't you try YouTube out? And he had mentioned this a few times before, and I was just like, I don't really know. I know there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I would love to do it, but I know it costs a lot of money. And he was like, no, like you should do it. I think you would be amazing at it. Your commentary is good, you're funny, you know, and he was giving me all these compliments. So Matthew was definitely pushing me to do it, and finally I gave in, and here we are now. And I guess the second person would be my grandpa, who I'm currently living with. I'm currently living with him and my grandma. And I had talked to my papa, is what I call him. I talked to my papa about YouTube, and he said, you know what? Go for it. If that's what you want to do, then do it. I support you. And that was kind of that final push too, of like, okay, he believes in me, Matthew believes in me, all my friends believe in me. You know what? Let's just give it a shot and see what happens. But yeah, definitely Matthew and Papa were the ones that kind of pushed me to do YouTube. Cry and Potato asked, what is the most memorable moment of your YouTube channel? Ooh, that is another good question, man. It would probably have to be when I hit 100 subscribers. I remember when I hit 100, I literally jumped out of my chair and started running around my house like a little kid. I was so happy to hit 100 subscribers. And because I had hit it so fast, I think I hit it in the first month and a half of doing YouTube. And I wasn't like fully committed to doing YouTube at the time. I was just posting here and there. And I had hit 100 subscribers so fast. Another memorable moment for me that I don't think, it might come as a surprise, is whenever Wizard and me first met and we finally did a video together. That's pretty memorable because Wizard and me are pretty cool. I consider him a close friend of mine right now. Wizard Plays asks, what series has been the most fun to film / which game is the most fun to play? Probably if I had, man, there's been so many series on my channel. I'm having to think. Right now I'm having a ton of fun playing NBA, and I can tell a lot of people enjoy me playing NBA. I'm having a lot of fun there. The House of Ashes series that I did with Matthew was really fun. That was my first series I did with somebody else. My top two series that are my personal favorites are NBA and Resident Evil 8. I loved playing Resident Evil 8. It was one of the first big games I had played on the channel, and I absolutely freaking love that game. So that's one of my favorite series, and then of course NBA is my biggest series on the channel, so it's got to be one of my favorite and most fun to play. I love playing that game. I think it really just depends on like who you're playing with and what type of game you're playing. If we're talking like solo games that I've played, probably NBA is probably the most fun that I've played. In terms of like playing with people, Fortnite is really fun for me. I've slowly started to get back into it, mostly because of Wizard. Wizard's kind of gotten me back into Fortnite and playing Fortnite and having actual fun with the game. Fall Guys, I've really gotten into Fall Guys recently, and I've been playing with a couple people, and I'm planning a video out with Wizard right now. So Wizard, if you're reacting to it, that video is going to smack, and we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. So I'm really excited to do that video with you. And then the final question I have is from Taycourt, which is a weird one. If you could make the ultimate sandwich, what would be on it? I don't really eat a lot of sandwiches. If we're talking like at home sandwiches, I don't really eat sandwiches. that much. I would have a turkey sandwich with cheese and maybe some lettuce, and that's that's about it. I'm not gonna look like Scooby and Shaggy with these freaking 8-foot tall sandwiches. That's not me. When I go out to places though, chicken sandwiches freaking smack. It just depends on where you go. I love Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, and Dickie's is pretty good. But yeah, that's your answer for ultimate sandwich. I know it's pretty freaking boring. It's turkey, cheese, and lettuce, but I don't really eat a lot of sandwiches. And that is it for my Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, for everyone that's new here, gets to at least learn about me a little bit more on a personal level. I really just wanted to do this because the channel's been blowing up so fast, and I really wanted everyone new here to at least know a little bit more about me in general. But thank you guys for watching the video. Guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Hit that little bell down there, so that way you guys don't miss any of the videos I post. I'm trying my absolute best to post as much as possible. Again, thank you guys for all the support on the channel, and I hope you guys have a great day.